Hello everybody and welcome to another Town of Salem Ranked game. Today I am playing as the Jester. Now I know we just saw me as Jester, but this one's a lot of fun, so I do like this this game quite a bit. I figured I had to show you guys it as well. I've also been having a really hard time getting good games recorded recently. I'm talking like 1 in every 10 games is worth actually posting, so I've been wasting 4+ hours a day recording games that I can't even use. So it's been brutal. So this one though, this one's a fun one. And day one, you might have missed it. So you feel free to go back if you want to. But I fake vet baited day one. And I was like, all right, I'm going to play it as if I'm vet. Hopefully there'll be a counterclaim. And then after I do that, I'm like, wait a second. I got a better idea. I'm going to fake a sheriff claim as if I'm executioner. With the fake vet claim day one and an X claim now, I think that I can seem pretty scummy and potentially lynchable. So my goal is to look as if I'm an executioner and be annoying enough that I don't get killed at night, but instead I actually get lynched. And that's the hard part though. The easy part is looking like an X. The hard part is being an executioner that doesn't get killed at night by the whatchamacallit, the jailer. So night one, Shade the Doctor was killed, and I have no problem with that. That doesn't really affect my claim so much. But it just doesn't do much to help me either. Fat Man has left the game. That's you know, they lost. So I'm assuming that committed suicide, also stabbed by a serial killer. You want to think that they might be mafia at that point, and they are. You see, Town doesn't tend to leave that early in the game when they get killed, but maybe Fat Man has been killed night one 3 times in a row and just decided to leave. So filter, that's me. I say on a whim I checked L is mafia, and I post my will. And then I start talking in all caps. L says X. Nah, filter's X, not X. Now, James Russell says, bugged night 1. Mafia visited Germ and filter. So, for some reason, James Russell is claiming spy here. Deodat says he didn't, X. And look out, night 1, L visited by James Russell and Shade. So, I was actually, so I didn't visit L last night is what they're saying, is what Deodat Lawson is saying. And it is, in true, he is an X. Little Chiaozi suddenly says that he is an X and to get L up. So I'm like, I mean, all right. I don't even know what's going on right now. But confusion favors Mafia. And I mean, in some cases, it favors the neutral evil too, and also the neutral killing. So, there's a couple people push on me, which is good. That's what I want. I'm Jester. I want to be put up. So I said, not me. Get L up. Get L up. And Deodat says, filter didn't visit L. Listen to the people. And I got 4 votes against me until we went into the night. So at this point, I'm like, well, I might die to the jailer, which would have been probably the right call. But some people are voting with me right now, and some people are voting against me. I'm still pushing on L, which is funny. However, L didn't get pushed up, neither did I. So of course I'm going to say that I visit L again. Of course I'm going to say that he's Mafia again. I have to. I'm faking the X claim, and X is lynchable. It really is. X is a lynchable offense if you cannot find anybody else who is a decent lynch for the day. That's the key, though, is as Jester, you want to be lynchable, but you don't want to be so evil that you get executed at night. A lot of jailers don't like to waste executions on executioners is what I'm trying to say. By the way, guys, there's going to be a very important poll at the end of this video, towards the end of this video, that we talk about in Dead Chat a little bit, and it's very interesting to see. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I didn't get killed at night, which I was worried that I might get killed at night by Mafia, honestly. And hopefully we'll see me getting pushed up today. Retributionist is dead. Not a problem. I understand Retributionist not want to revive Doctor on day 2. It's kind of like a hard decision here. Now, right now, I decided I'm going to go ahead and talk it into all caps, because all caps is super annoying. It's very X-y, and it's typically a good way to get attention drawn to yourself. I also decided to call the town a couple names throughout this. Nothing too bad, but, just a couple different names, because people do not want to in-know you when you call them names. So, Little Chowie is dead, and says that a split vote means that Mafia is involved. And they're not wrong. The split vote does probably mean that Mafia is involved. James Rose says 2 Mafia visited filter last night. So I don't know who James Russell is. They're claiming, I know what they're claiming, but I'm trying to pocket, the rest of town using them to push on L. So James Russell agrees with me. Please push on L. And 2 against 0 is what I say. So I'm just being obnoxious, right? I'm just making BS silly reasons why they should vote with me. Like 2 against 0, vote with me. L, look, faking. Like I'm just being as obnoxious as humanly possible. Diodes says get filter. I like that. And with me, Town, like I'm just trying to be obnoxious basically more than anything else. James Russell and myself vote on L right off the bat, which I know is gonna push some counter against me. Here you go. Filter is a liar, says L, and votes against me. I get voted up. I'm like, yes! Good. Mafia visits Filter. So James Russell is with me. It's like, so silly, Town. This is when I start getting, like, just super obnoxious and super, like, mean to them. Not super mean, but this is so obvious. L is Mafia. Framed me. To make me look Mafia. Like, just, like you, like in right now in the comments section, am I doing a decent job at being obnoxious? Because that's the goal here. Polo Crest says you look like X, which is what I'm supposed to. And but Lookout said you never visited L's second night. James Russell says Inno. I'm saying so stupid. You're all stupid. Because I want people to play guilty, play a new game, and they vote guilty. James Russell Innos. Because I think he honestly thought I may have been sheriff. But L and a lamppost both vote guilty. L, the person I was pushing on, and a lamppost who kind of claimed that they were TI earlier on. They CC'd the TI claim. So I said, play a new game. Thanks. And people are like, haha, get James, jailer. LOL, idiots. I'm not lying, says James Russell. So I think James Russell honestly thought I may have been sheriff right there. Mafia visited him. This is funny. I absolutely adore Jester wins, and I've been getting better at them recently. So I've really been enjoying them more than lately. I mean, my last one was really just the Town of Salem gods just blessed me with being on the psychic will for 2 of them. This one was not hard fought, really. I didn't try very hard at all, but at least it wasn't just based entirely upon luck. So I did in fact push on L, and I've got a gut feeling right now that L is probably actually Mafia. I just think that it'd be really funny if they were Mafia. But right now, because I'm Jester, you know, they don't know what L is or isn't. And there's still a question as to who's going to win the end of this game. Day 3 now. Is this the start of day 3? This is technically the start of day 4. Night 3 into day 4. Lots of dead people right now. There's 5 dead people, so it's like, whoo boy. And this is where the question comes in, guys. Love You says that Jailer was metagaming, right? And basically what the Jailer was doing is the Jailer was asking for attributes, which is, in my honest opinion, not fun at all. Jamina, but I mean, the dead chat seems to disagree. Jamina says, how is he cheating? That's not metagaming, says James Russell. Is acceptable, says a lamppost. I'm not really sure that I agree with you, and if you guys are Mafia, I guarantee you would have been absolutely pissed that the Jailer asked you for whatever roles, so, you know, or for your attributes. Since anybody can look it up on the wiki, that's not metagaming. That's not true. It's absolutely not true at all. And I in my personal opinion, but here's where it's coming for you guys. I'm going to post a poll right now. It's going to pop up in the top right-hand corner. It's asking you, is asking for attributes okay or not okay? All right? And if you guys could answer that poll, I'm really curious to see what it is that you guys say about this, because we go on in the dead chat for like 10 minutes. Well, for almost the rest of the game, we're talking about whether or not, you know, whether or not that's metagaming, whether or not that's fair or not. And most people say that it's totally fine. I happen to think that it's not, as my personal opinion. But I don't know. But there's a long discussion. Dead chat's just alive with it right now. Meanwhile, a lot of dead people, including Veteran, getting some kills here. Spy down, medium down, lookout down. Very painful for Town, and it brings the game really kind of close. If Jailer is still alive, then Town has a chance. If Jailer is dead, Town does not have a chance. This could be anybody's game still. Lamppost is down as well. So there's 2 Mafia, there's 2 Town, and there's 1 SK. So with the SK, Town can, and one of the living guys is Jailer. So there's still a Jailer here who's capable of killing things. Right now, the actual optimum play for Town is to kill the serial killer, right? So the serial killer Killing the serial killer means that hopefully Jailer can jail the proper mafia, the Godfather, and get the kill on the Godfather, and then we jail the next one that next night. So that's the play right now to be made. L claims that they're sheriff, which is not really much room for them. Fat says no, get L, and I'm just telling Dead Chat right now that it's out of game info. It's stupid and not immersive. So that's like playing Skyrim, and to get through a gate, you can just like stand up and spin around a couple times, because it's not part of the game. It's outside of the game. It's not really fun. If it takes away the challenge of it. So I personally disagree with it. Apparently, Love You says it gets you banned, but I didn't know about that. So I mean, but at this point, we're just kind of keep talking about it, and it's just kind of obnoxious. So we kind of stopped talking about it right about now. L got voted up though, and L is the person that I pushed down originally as being mafia. Supposedly they're sheriff. Filter is mafia. I could have been framed. Is probably the play that's being made there. Ice might be SK then. Now, I mean, killing mafia today is okay as long as you jail and kill the other mafia tonight or the SK tonight. But you have to try to eliminate one out of the two alignments. It has to be a good night tonight. But my guess, honestly, is that it would have been best to actually kill SK first, and therefore guaranteeing you, if you knew who SK was at least, one less KP for the night. But either way, it was going to be a rough game. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe actually killing a mafia was better, but I'm not really quite sure. Right now, if Jailer misses the jail, it's looking very poor for him. But yeah, so my gut feeling was kill the SK so that you can stop Mafia from attacking if you jail the right Mafia. That was the theory that I would have gone from, and that's the way that I think Town would have the best chance of winning. Let me know if you disagree, but that's what I think I would have done, would be try to find the Godfather, jail the Godfather, lynch the SK. Jailing the Godfather allows you to either A, buy time if you want to go through the next day, or B, if you just X them, you at least don't lose a town that night. It becomes a 2v1 instead of a 2v1v1, which is what it was. So now we see a couple people dead. We have Ice is still alive, a Simple Bagel's alive, and Polar Crest is executed by the Jailer. I'm Fat, who I believe is the Jailer, is dead as well. So, boy. So, well, Moff lost, says L. And that's because they think that, Moff did lose because Polar Crest was mafioso. But I'm Fat, stabbed by a serial killer, is actually the Jailer. So, unfortunately for the Jailer dead, SK got him. Which means that it's now a 1v1. However, supposedly Ice is actually the veteran. And the hope is that Vet has an alert or two left. If they have two alerts left, it either it can't draw out because I won. It either draws out, or for a Jester only win, or Town will get the win. So, Simple Bagel says, I expect to be lynched night 2, to be honest. I'm not sure why you say that. I don't know who is really being, I don't remember you being pushed on much, a Simple Bagel. Ice says, I got 2 alerts. Heh. But but we're not so sure if they do or if they don't. They could just be saying that. But now, so this is the age-old Vet question, right? Because Vet has some potential here to really take a game and make it a winning game, right? If Vet has an alert left, they have a 50-50 chance. Either SK attacks today, they alert and they kill him, or SK fakes him out and attacks tomorrow. So the question becomes for Veteran is, do you alert today or do you alert tomorrow? Or do you save it and hope they don't attack tonight? That's if you have an alert, of course. If you don't have an alert, then you lost either way pretty much, right? And then the SK has a choice to make. Do I believe them? Do they have an alert? If they have an alert, are they going to use it tonight or are they going to use it tomorrow night? And there has been times I've seen people fake out the last killing roll and end up saying they were going to use an alert, not using alert, and then killing them the next night. And I've also seen people do the opposite, where they alerted the first night and they got faked out by the evil. So I've seen it go up both ways. At this point, we're kind of like we're kind of like waiting with bated breath. Who wins this one? Does the vet have an alert? If they have an alert, do they have 2 alerts? You know, is this a guaranteed town win? I feel like if I was vet, right, and I had 2 alerts, I would have been all like, guess what, sucker? I've got 2 alerts. You lose. I win. What up? Like, I would have been absolutely just floored if that was the case. But that doesn't seem to be the case, because as we bring into the next day, Ice is dead. So I gotta tell you, a really well played game by the SK. Unfortunately, I think that they should have focused on killing the SK before and trying to jail the Godfather. Hope that they have the Godfather. I think that was Town's best chance of winning, since Ice did not, in fact, have any alerts left. So, SK did attack. There were no alerts. Veteran dead. SK and Jester win. I wish I said Jester win, but no, of course it's going to say SK win. But I have also won. So, Jest win, Serial Killer win. I love Jester win, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. We're really kind of starting to climb up there in the rankings. We have 20 more wins and losses, which is pretty okay. And I hope I will see you guys in the next video. Much love. As always, peace out. Yes.